unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the San Francisco 49ers and the Washington Commanders. A couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Get set, pop.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Buying some time right. Will get it to Brandon Ayuk. Reaches the 40. At the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Jake Moody on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return starts at the 3. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go! 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Daniels going to throw to get us started. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they're going to bring him down after his play. Rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Washington first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Amador Lenore there on the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 36. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. This is hauled in by Samuel. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Shotgun snap against Robinson. We're cobbled together a yard there. Nick Martin making that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Packer 60.
3rd and long for him here. He lets one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. It'll be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop them.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun is Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Christian McCaffrey. And now it's 3rd and short. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? More importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They're going to go. It's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing in the double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Play action now. Purdy. He rolls to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Offense in the hurry up here. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Another try following the sack. Into the hands of Kittle. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the gun, McCaffrey. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs turning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
They got out ahead of that one. A good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented a big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Running back, motioning right. Play action now with Purdy. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Go! Ready up.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Another carry for Robinson. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Give him 3 on that game. And the Commanders will have a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
50 Maverick, 50 Cougar 19. Trap 50, trap 50.
Throwing now, Daniels. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down, ball at the 36.
7 Pirates, 7 Pop, ready, 77, Dragon 60. Ready.
Play fake here, Daniels buying some time left. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ready.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Set. 1918. Let go.
Play action now with Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's got Jalen Lane. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. That's Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers take over as he reports his 10th career INT.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge hit in return for that defense.
And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
Cool thing about a drive starting runs like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. They stick with McCaffrey. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
It's it. 18!
Drop play. This is McCaffrey. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up.
Kid, I got to give some kudos to that defense right there. Sometimes as an offense, you think you can outsmart those guys on the other side. But that defense, they were dialed in for that drop.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. Purdy now on fourth down. Kittle makes the catch. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. The 49ers with a chance to score and take a lead into the locker room. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Get set, get set. Stop.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Final timeout taken by the Commanders, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Get set, get set. 18. Stop.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And got his man, that's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
Okay,
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Come on. Hey. Yep, ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
18 Cardinal.
On second and 10 now, Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Commanders will have a first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but it's a little up for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
60, 19 Lions.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Running right side by McLaurin. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
All set up now for first and 10.
Let's go.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Mustang 19, Cowboy 80. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He's throwing deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders tie things up at 14.
Will Lutz.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Now it's Purdy. He fires one deep down the middle. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Get up.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Deebo Samuel the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 21, 49ers 14.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
Set to kick off.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And no luck on his first look at the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
third down. Purdy. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete. Complete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. His work begins at the 31. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. They'll run the draw with Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Run lost of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
Come on, set.
Staying with Robinson. He's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up third and 3.
All plays on the table here for third and 3.
Buffalo 18. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, fourth and 3. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining.
Okay,
the only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, fourth and 3. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Okay, ready?
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
Let's go now. Cowboy 18, Rattler 18, go.
He'll throw it. Throw is caught by the back. This is all the way to the 13-yard line.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Got it, ready?
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
70 Lions, 70 Timberwolves.
Working inside the red zone. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
3rd and long for Daniels. Has it down close. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 13-point lead. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has found well for him today.
Third and short, here's Purdy. Now set up the screen to McCaffrey. Get some space around midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And the Commanders get home, they drop in. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you can take a risk like that, a huge sack for this defense.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
18, go.
On the gun is Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kane Medrano makes the play. And the Commanders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
They're on 45-yard line.
On the set.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Steady.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Down behind the line of
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, and they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
On 2nd down, Robinson. This is ahead for about 5. Down by Fred Warner.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and short, Daniels. Called in by Lane. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
A gain of 5 yards. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It is the Commanders with the football and a nice lead, too, as they try to finish off this win. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Let's go now.
They'll run it with Robinson, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
Well, I know everybody on that offensive side of the ball appreciates that kind of effort. Not by more than just a couple of inches. In fact, no need for a measurement on that as they move the chains.
At the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here's Robinson up the middle. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
He's taken down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On the ready.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Come on, come on. 60 by 6.
Daniels now. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
Ready.
Trying again following the sack. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. He's He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 10. And a 49er first down.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Get set, get set. Right around, set. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy setting up that play action. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So now it's 2nd and long.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
3rd and long, Purdy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
And he cuts it back right. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders put up even more points in a win. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead.
42, 49ers 14.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away.
Set to kick off.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Play action now. Purdy. Flushed out of the pocket. It's Kittle over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. On the toss, it's McCaffrey. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Purdy looking to throw. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Get set, get set. Yellow.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Here's Purdy to throw. Wide open down the field, and he has it! And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers putting up points in a game decided. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off the pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
Commanders 42, 49ers 21. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Blackwell now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
And they're on 19 yards line.
Okay, ready?
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, set!
Run, it's Krosky Merritt. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Crackle 80. Mustang 19. Ready?
You're going to pass it here. Running right side by McLaurin. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Ready?
On 1st down, they'll run. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Ready?
They give it to him again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a 1st. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Let go.
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.